This is Deaconess Alean Bryant's Black History Moment.
This is my Black History time when I was coming up. It was a tough time. In the cotton fields, your back breaking, picking that cotton, and fingers bleeding. And I'd be so tired sometimes, my back hurting so bad. And at the end of the row, when I get back over to the end, I lay down on the cotton where I picked the rest. Because I was so tired and give out. And then when my father passed, what we had to do, we had to pick 3 bales of cotton for the man and 1 for us. You know what that was? That was a third. That wasn't nothing much. But we had to live off it. Living in a house with the people and leaking all on us, and we had to turn up the matches. And the matches wasn't made no matches like these. These were shuck matches where we pulled shucks apart and made a matches out of it, took the fertilized bags and made a thing to put them in, put the shucks in, and put them on our bed. Then we had to sleep in them people's house with it leaking on us. We had a time coming up, honey, but God brought us. And I thank God. I thank God when I think about it. I just thank Him. Yeah, honey, I come from a long ways. And God brought me a long ways. Mm-hmm.
So how much cotton would you pick in a day?
200 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
How much did you get paid for your cotton?
Wasn't much, but we survived off it.
I thought you said you get paid what? You picked 2 barrels?
Well, for the other man, we picked 3 bales of cotton and 1 for us. You know what that is? A third. You know that?
So what else did you do, Deaconess Bryant? Did you pick anything else besides cotton?
Let me see if I think I picked worms off of tobacco.
So you picked tobacco?
No, tobacco, a lot of times it had worms to eat the leaves up before you can take the leaves off. And we had to go up and down the field and pick them off and kill them. Sometimes be worms in the cotton field too.
So what time of day did you have to get up to pick cotton? How early did you have to get up?
Oh, we got up early, Charles. We get up for a day and cook the breakfast, and eat our breakfast, and get ready to go for the day. We couldn't go to school when everybody else was going because we had to stay out and help gather the crop. Then after that, we could go to school.
Okay. So you said your father taught you how to read?
Yes, he did. By lamp night, at night. He would have me to read them words backwards and forward.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about your life history?
Yeah, some nights we would sit up so late, we'd go into school too. We sit up so late shelling peas and beans for those people to take to town to sell the next day. Because they would kill hogs and they would gather the meat, fix the meat. But we would shell them beans at night, late. I'd be up there sometimes shelling beans and I'd go to sleep.
And then you had to go to school the next day?
Yeah.
So how far was school from your home?
3 miles.
You walked that every day, back and forth?
Yeah, through the woods by myself or anybody I had in the family to go. Yeah.
Did your sisters go with you to school?
No, I didn't have no sisters. I had sisters, but they must have been too young to go.
Oh, okay.
When school started, I couldn't start right away. I had to stay home and help gather the crop before I ever started to school. School had been in before I started. And who taught me how to read was my father at night by lamplight. That's how I learned how to read. And he taught me well. I thank God for my time.
Did you have a long way to walk to school?
Yeah, and I had 3 miles to school and 3 miles back through the woods too. Snakes and everything crawling across the road, leaving trails across the road. I didn't ever see any though, but you could see the trails where they went across. I guess they's over there in the woods somewhere looking at me. I'm glad they stayed over there.
This is your daughter, and I am doing another tape segment on your life and growing up. Miss Bryant, tell me about the story about Baltimore Flats.
Baltimore Flats with these shoes come up to your ankle,
Mm-hmm.
and they had rubber bottoms on them. And you play ball and stuff in them, so they come loose.
The sole came loose from the bottom of the shoe.
Right.
Okay, so that's why they were
all
flat.
the way.
Okay.
So I call them old
Baltimore Flats.
Flats. Flapping. Going home with a flapping bottom. Oh, I hate them shoes. I hate them shoes. It's them shoes and them plaid coats I did not like. And them glasses with round rims on them. Oh, my Lord. I look like a Japanese.
I saw your picture.
Hmm?
I think I saw a picture with you with those round glasses on. So what about the Baltimore Flats? I mean, when you got home, you were afraid your father was going to do what?
You've been playing ball in them shoes.
You say you were playing baseball?
Recess we have 2 sides.
Oh, y'all played baseball back then.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm just
We
asking.
played right out there. We had a ballpark right in front of our school.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of times them teenage boys wasn't going to school. They go out there and play on our ballpark.
Oh,
And
okay.
the church and the church and this two-room school was right there together.
Oh, okay.
The church right across the road there, and the school back on this side. A 2-room schoolhouse when I went in. Toilets up on the hill there. Boys' toilet over there. Girls' toilet over here. I was in something like almost slavery.
What do you mean, at school?
You know, coming up.
Oh, coming up. Oh, okay.
If you work for the white man and pick cotton,
Mm-hmm.
you had to work for a third. You know what the third is, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do 3 for him and 1 for you.
Mm.
Hard times on what we made it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, the clock men, to Walter and Will had a grocery store. And that's where people go get the grocery and make a bill. And at the end of the year, whatever you made on your farm, you pay back to the store.
Mm. But that depends on how much stuff you had.
But what we done, we raised most of the food we ate,
Oh, okay.
except sugar and rice,
Okay.
or grits or something like that. We needed grits too, because we could raise corn and catch it, cornmeal and have it ground up like grits.
Mm. Okay.
You all don't know nothing about hard work, honey. Bound over in that field, picking that cotton, and your back burning, your head burning, then you get tired on the back, you get on your knees and crawl. Crawl on down the road, pick the cotton. Finally, they got a cotton picker it didn't pick it like we did. What we picked was white, pretty white cotton. But that cotton picker had bulbs and all kind of stuff up in it. But you take it to the gin, and the gin get all that out.
Mm-hmm.
And the cotton is white.
Okay.
We had a gin right down there near the clock keeper's store. Bale of cotton and bales of cotton. Great big bales of cotton about here. About big as the bathroom in there. Bigger.
Oh, wow.
Bales of cotton. Have bales around them. Big on metal pieces.
To hold it together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, who put that around there?
That thing, the gin.
Oh, the machine.
Mm-hmm. Well, then we were doing that now, working for the white man. Doing that, we were living in a house, in one of his old houses. You could look out the top of the house almost. And when it rained, we'd be doubling the matches up and trying to keep it dry.
He wouldn't fix it? Well, he wouldn't fix the holes in the...
He'd fix it sometimes he didn't pay attention to it.
Hmm. But y'all would let him know about it? Your mother and them would let them know?
Yeah, they know about it.
Oh, okay.
Then they go on a drunk. All around in the fields and everywhere.
What, they be drinking?
Yeah, them two men.
Oh.
They were the only ones who had them big farms.
Oh, okay.
A few more had them, but they the one had the biggest. Yeah, so and they take a time out in the year to walk around in the fields, both of them drinking liquor.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. What, corn liquor or liquor they made or just
Any
liquor?
kind they can get.
Hmm.
And then sometimes they're all hungry. They come up to where we live at. Hell, when you cook us a meal, we'll pay you.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Mama cook them whatever they say they want. They go down there to the stove and get some meat. And get some good greens.
You told them to do that? I mean, your mother told them to do that, or she told y'all to go down there?
They told them.
Oh, okay.
2 men.
Okay.
They had no them. A lot of people down there wouldn't have nothing to eat.
Mm.
Mm.
But it was
They had a big plantation, a big grocery store, kept it stacked.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. See how you children don't know a thing about hard work.
Mm.
Mm-mm. You know nothing about hard work. I hate sleeping at night. If it didn't rain, I hate for it to get daytime.
Mm.
Back in the hot sun up, sun down.
Mm.
Then I couldn't go to school when school first opened. We had to help finish gathering them crops.
Mm, okay.
When I did, I thought I did pretty good in school.
Mm, okay.
Mm-hmm. Went to high school, Chestnut High.
Did you graduate?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I had to prove a rectangle, and that's something hard to do. I don't know what I had to learn that for. I know what that was for, in case you had to measure something. It had the rectangle angles on it.
Oh, okay.
You would know how to do it.
Mm.
I remember one incident that really hurt me. Another friend of mine, we was coming from the bathroom outside, coming by, and some more girls were throwing glass up under the house at somebody else. And when they went to be punished for it, they added us in there, and we hadn't even done nothing. And we got a whooping, and this lady that whooped us was a nurse. She was a strong-handed woman like a man. And she tore our bus up, boy. That's the most thing that hurted me was I'm being beaten for nothing. And I'm telling you, it was a time coming up, but look where God did. Look where he brought me from. And I have something to praise God for. That ain't all. So much more. I just can't tell it all. But I'm here to tell the story. Thank God. Back then, they made coffin boxes. If you weren't able to pay for one.
Oh, if you weren't able to pay for a casket, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Who made them? Your father made them, or who made them?
Uncle Lonzo, he was a carpenter. He could make them.
Oh, okay. So he had to make them for any family members that passed away? Or anybody?
Yeah, somebody else could make them too.
Oh, okay.
In a way, we were in pretty slavery.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Boy, when I think my father had died, Mama moved off the first. She had one of my father's brothers plow for her on a part of the farm that we had it work out. So Mama kept saving back a little money. I know Grace, her mother and them wanted to send her to college. And Mama did come out to Mama loan a little bit of money. Mama be saving up money. Saving up money trying to get Mama got enough money saved up. We moved on up in February. But we didn't let the people know that we was little farmers on to the last minute. Ella, what y'all going on? Say, yes, going off this place, we going to the city. Mama's sister, Aunt Rosa, she was weighing 400 pounds. She was living up there already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord, we're going to miss you. Yeah, I'm going to miss y'all too. Mama was real nice too. And when we raised that farm, on that farm, we raised us a garden too, with all kind of food, so we have food to eat. So we didn't have to buy nothing but salmons and rice, sugar. We made our grits at the place where you carry corn. You carry corn up there and sell it. And never will forget. Got off them Baltimore flats, honey. My daddy went and sold some corn up there at that mill. Went to town. I didn't go, see. He measured my foot. Went to town, got me a pair of patent leather shoes, patent leather slippers, and some slippers with a little heel on it. And then my mother, she got me a blue chiffon dress. You talk about somebody that was dressed up, that was me. Aunt Lucy wanted Josie Lee the same way. She took off the town and got Josie Lee one. It wasn't like mine. I'll tell you, it was town back then. It was a time. Here ain't been about, I say about 2 years ago. The girl that used to live beside us, Miss Rox's Pearl, called me. This is Pearl. I said, Pearl, this ain't you. She said, yes, it is. I was going up here and visit one of my daughters. She lives up here on Pennsylvania Avenue. Her husband was in the service, and she was living up there in one of them big houses on Pennsylvania Avenue. That's the big shop she up there. Oh, yeah. God brought me out of there. I wasn't a Hebrew slave no more. I come to town. I went to work at the capital department.
What, department store?
Yeah, and then you have to do them. Go out and get boxes, bring in for the clerks to use to put people's stuff to buy in.
Oh, that's what you did?
Yeah. In the Capitol Department truck, car like a van.
Mm-hmm.
It was gold and black.
Hmm.
Sometimes he bring me home.
Oh, really?
I lived down on Summer Street down there amongst the colored people. And Ned and them be just peeking out the window looking at Uncle Eugene here back in the next house to me. They be peeping out the window. Miss Thelma, she lived on the other side of me. She be peeping out the window, seeing what's going on. And get it all together. She come up with Miss Thelma so they can talk it over. After a while, by and by, I left that city.
You left the city and went where? Up here?
Mm-hmm.
Came up here. Was Dad in the service then?
No.
Oh.
No, my dad was dead.
No, I'm saying, was my father there? Was he in the service then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you left
Mama had a little house, had a man that built a little house in. Then I moved out of that. Out from Mama, I moved out from Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Because my husband was in service then. I was getting a check and I was using all that check almost to help Mama.
Oh, okay.
So when he came home, you want to know, you done spent all the money. I said, I had to spend a lot of living with Mama.
Okay.
She didn't have nothing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know, the Lord has kept me climbing to where you see I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't nobody but the Lord, honey.
Yep.
Yes, Lord.
Tell me about the story when your father was baptized. You told me you were there.
Well, I'll start off telling you about where I went to school.
Okay.
I went to school in a 2-room schoolhouse right across the same street where the church was. My church and school was right together there.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk about 3 miles every day to the school.
Mm-hmm.
And the church, we did the same thing. Walked to church unless somebody come by and took us.
Oh, were they a car, you mean?
Yeah, with their car.
They had cars?
The car or buggy.
Oh, okay.
Mama could sit up on the seat there. And I sit in the back, drag with my feet hanging down back there.
Was it a rumble seat or something?
No, not in a buggy. It's a mule pulling it.
Oh, okay.
A horse or something's pulling a buggy.
Oh, okay. The rumble seat was in a car.
Yeah, the rumble seat was in a car.
Okay. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's what we did. And when we got to the branch there, we had to cross a little branch to go to the church, where we would carry our good shoes in our hand. And when we got to the branch, we just take them old shoes off, wash your feet, dry them off, put your Sunday shoes on, and move on up to the church, right there at the church.
A branch? You mean like a bridge? Or what is a branch?
No, just a little small pool that you can walk right through it. Almost.
Is it water? Was it water in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The water go across it.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of...
Yeah.
It was like a stream then?
Yeah, a little stream.
Okay.
Yeah, so... We would
you take your shoes
feet, dry them off, put on our good Sunday shoes and go on up to church.
Okay.
Yeah, unless somebody took us, then we wouldn't have to do that.
Your mother and your father did that too?
My mother and me and my sisters did that.
Oh, okay.
My father didn't even start to go to church. He was an older man.
Oh, okay.
He went to church and then he got saved and he got baptized.
In the river?
Huh?
You got baptized?
No, yeah, it was we didn't have first we didn't have a baptizing pool. But later they built one.
Oh, okay.
And that's where he got baptized, in that church pool.
Okay.
But I got baptized in the branch down there. Well, it could have been anything, and there was nothing bothered us.
In the branch. Was it like a lake or something?
It was a lake. The wood was right there.
Okay.
And then right out, it was a little place in there, like a little
pool, a little pond?
Yeah, a little pond or something we could be baptized in.
Oh, okay. So you got complete immersion.
Yeah. The water was good and clean looking.
Or it wasn't polluted, huh?
No, it wasn't clean. I know it wasn't, but God took care of us. And we were baptized there.
Your mother too?
No. I don't remember my mother. Because I wasn't here when she baptized. She hadn't had me.
Oh, okay.
But when she did have me, she would dress me up for those she had.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody would say, "Ooh, Ella, that's a pretty child." Ooh, Mama was telling her, they were, "Mama, ooh, Ella, that girl is a pretty child there." Talking about me.
Oh, I thought they were talking about somebody else.
No, they talking about me. Talking about Mom. Ella, that child is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that our church used to do too.
What's that?
A lot of people cook big old Johnny cakes.
Mm-hmm.
And make a big old whole tub of lemonade.
Oh, okay.
And we would drink that lemonade and eat them Johnny cookers.
What was the Johnny cake? What was that?
It's a big old round cookie, some peach made.
Oh, it's a cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a cake. Well, that's what they call it.
Yeah, a cookie.
Okay.
Because that's what it was.
Oh, okay. But you said they call it Johnny cakes.
Well, some of them call that. Some of them call it Johnny cake.
Oh, okay.
But that was something good. That lemonade and them cookies.
Mm-hmm. They would do that on Sunday?
Some Sundays we would have that there.
Oh, okay.
I was an usher. And I wore a blue and white uniform.
Oh, how old were you when you were usher?
About 12 years old. 12
Oh,
or
okay. Because I was an
12,
usher.
About 12 or 13.
Okay, because I was an usher too around that time. I was 12 years old too. Remember? Remember,
Yeah,
I kept fainting. I kept fainting at church.
You're right. You sure was.
Mm-hmm.
Standing so long and nervous. That's what that was. Standing a long time and then nervous too.
So you were an usher for how long?
Huh?
How long were you an usher?
I was an usher until I started singing in the choir.
Oh, you sang in the choir too?
Yeah.
How old were you when you sang in the choir? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
I sang in the choir too.
Yeah. So, I was an usher for a lot of years.
Okay. Many, many years.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. And my grandmother lived right near the church.
Okay.
So when we go over there, we live way out. We're over the other side of the old Wilmington Road. That Wilmington Road is way over there.
Mm-hmm.
So we lived over there, and we would walk over there, and Grandma would fix dinner for us.
Okay.
If it had service that evening.
Okay.
And if it didn't have service, she had that long, my grandmother looked like, kind of like Indians with them long dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Long dresses, and the apron go down there over the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she would bake some of the good old cakes. And at Christmas time, she had them big old red apples in her trunk and raisins. You know raisins?
Mm-hmm.
She had a kind that was on the stalk.
On the vine? On the vine?
Yeah, dried raisins on the stalk.
I didn't know it came like that.
Well, they used to have it. Now, that was the best raisins. Yeah. And she had them big old red apples where they went to town and got that fruit and kept it in her trunk so she can have to get to her grandchildren when she came over.
Oh, you and your sisters and them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there whenever Grandpapa Pepe died. I was right there beside his bed.
Who, your father?
My grandfather.
Or your grandfather? Okay.
And Josephine, she was the youngest, and I was young too. And she was sitting there beside the bed with me and her sitting beside the bed. And she was kind of crying. She looked at me and said, "You ain't going to cry?" I said, "I don't know." Something like that.
You said you don't know.
A lot of people buried then might have been alive.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't embalm people back then.
No, they didn't.
Mm.
That's right. Steve Young. Steve Young was an undertaker then.
You remember the Undertaker's name?
Huh?
You remember the Undertaker's name?
Yeah, because I was grown then.
Hmm.
Well, it was the Undertaker. Let show what man's name. He was an Undertaker, and Steve was an Undertaker too. I'm trying to think of that man's name. I can't think of it.
That's all right. If you remember one, geez, that was so long ago.
You know,
So
we have revival. When we have revival, the young men would come so we could see the young women, you know. So Mom wouldn't let me go outside. So it was another boy that went to school with me. You know, him and Fanny Blue. Her and her daughter were really fast goers, boy. So James Freeman was in love with Fanny, the mother. And so another boy liked her, and he was trying to see her, and so he was following behind him and her, and he reached back there and cut his neck.
he did? Ooh.
It killed him right on our church ground.
Oh, my gosh.
I made it right today that blood comes up. Yeah.
Ugh.
And the lady lived near us on the Bledsoe farm, and she had a lot of her boys was there. She said, "Get yourself in the road. I don't want you to be blamed for this thing. You get in the road. Let's go." So they took off home. I don't know when we went home. I don't even know. But it killed the boy.
Wow.
And I was going home on the bus one day, and I had in Raleigh. I think it was Raleigh, it was. I looked out the bus window while I was sitting there. I said, "There go James." He was out as a trustee, walking across there. He didn't see me. I was on the bus. And I said, he always dressed fine, dressed up and had his shoes shining, boy. Had him tan shoes shining. That's what he did. And I saw him walking across.
Now, was he the one that cut the boy's throat?
Yeah.
He wasn't locked up? They didn't lock him up?
Well, I guess he was locked up for a certain amount of years. Then they let him out as a trustee, like.
As a trustee?
As a trustee convict, like.
I never heard of trustee convict.
Well, he was out on a probation.
Oh, okay.
You know what that is, a probation?
Yeah, but you didn't say that. You said a trustee.
I know, but that's what he
A trustee convict. Oh, I never heard that.
Convict, rather.
Okay, I never heard that term.
No, not a trustee. Convict.
Okay.
So what else? Boy, we had some good old times then, though, too. We had, sometimes we would have pie. Every girl would make a pie.
Okay.
And bring it to church. And the boy that buy the pie can eat the pie with the girl.
Did you make a pie?
Yeah, I make the pie. Mama said, "We're going to make pie today." What Mama done, she mashed up the potatoes or something like that. But I had to do the worst thing. That's roll them crusts out, make them crusts. I know you made the crust.
Okay.
and eat the pie and the kid at the church.
So when you took your pie to church, then who bought your pie? Did any boy buy? What boy bought your pie?
Yeah, Richard Pone, I always loved him. Like he wanted to buy it, but Robert Bryant bought my pie.
Robert Bryant, was he coming some kin to Dad and them?
No, not as I know of. There's another set of Bryants.
Oh, okay. So he bought your pie, and then you and he sat down and ate it?
Sit down and ate some of it, but I didn't eat it all.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember how much your pies, how much they cost?
Well, we could save what we want to pay for it. But they auctioned it off now.
Oh, okay.
Alean, this Alean McMillan's pie is worth so and so and so. Somebody said $5 or $6. Somebody else over there said $7. Somebody else over there said $10. That's where you make money for the school.
Oh, okay. That was a lot of money for a pie.
Yeah, but it wasn't
for
pie.
Charity. I know charity. It was raising money. It was a fundraiser. Okay.
Fundraiser. That's what it was.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I remember something over one time. I got a whooping for nothing. Nothing I done. That thing hurted me so. And the woman that beat us was the teacher. She was heavy-handed.
Mm.
Had them boys to go out and get a hickory switch. A hickory switch don't break.
Mm.
Oh Lord. Wow. But me and another girl were just coming from the bathroom, coming down by the school to go around to the front door. And some other little girls, I know their names, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they was throwing glass up under the school was up high.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing glasses. Somebody got cooked. And because they got a beating, they said we was in it too, and we wasn't. I think it was Lady Pearl and me. I don't think we was, I know we wasn't in it. But they caused us to have a, they were there too, they did it. Oh Lord. And they called us in there, boy, them whips on our butt for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we used to go under the house, used to be up kind of high a little bit, so you crawl up under there.
Mm-hmm. Is this the Doodlebug story?
Huh?
Is this the story about
Yeah.
You told me that. You told me that. I have that.
Yeah.
So what else did you used to do? I know you played.
The big boys, a lot of them didn't go to school, but they come to our house. We had a big baseball diamond.
In front of your house?
No, in front of the school.
Oh, in front of the school. Okay.
They come there and play, boy. We would love to see them play. They hit them balls. And the church was there too. Sometimes they hit clean over to the church. I'd be so scared they're going to break the church one up.
Mm-hmm.
So they come over there and play. We love to sit out there and look at them play, boy. We had a side. One side was mine, another side was another girl's or somebody's.
Oh, you mean the side to look at them? Look at them play?
Yeah, you know, we were saying, that's my side.
Oh, you mean
One
picking
that was winning.
teams. You were picking teams.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
teams.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that team. And sometime I'd win. Then they say, oh, yeah, we would pick at the other that didn't win.
Oh, okay.
But one time, I told you about that story, though, about that woman beat me for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But we used to, in the night, we used to have to share peas with them white people. They came to town the next day to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you sitting up so late, shelling peas, I'd be tumble over
In the peas?
shelling peas.
Mm.
Bushes and bushes of peas.
Wow.
Yeah, butter beans and peas. And in the morning, they'd take them to the city, sell them. But then I'd have to stay with her daughter. I had to go in and stay with her daughter. And I would have to get into bed with her and pretend I'm asleep too. And for her to go to sleep. So she wanted her to take a nap every day.
Mm-hmm.
The two clocks was Will Clock and Waller Clock. They were brothers. And boy, go on them drunks.
They go on drinking sprees.
Drinking sprees. All around in the cornfields, cotton fields, anywhere.
So when you shelled the peas, when you all did that, did they pay you?
They pay us for shelling how many we sold.
Oh, by the pound?
By the pound, the bushels. By the bushels.
Okay.
If we shelled 3 bushels or 4 bushels, they pay us by that. Not more than any $4 now.
Oh, okay. Okay, Deaconess Bryant, you have another Black History moment.
And when my husband and I got married, the white people's farm, they lived up not far from us. They said, "Oh yeah, son, yeah, your wife can do my washing now." So I said, "No, I'm thinking about trying to get somebody to do hers."
So I guess they were surprised to hear that, huh?
I know that, right? I know one thing, they didn't come to him or nothing like that no more.
Okay. So, when you were going to school, did you all have a lot when you were going to school, or you didn't have much and the white kids had more stuff, or what?
Yeah, they had typewriters. They were riding in a bus. We were walking for miles. And we had a big, nice school. I was going to a two-room schoolhouse. Yeah. We had everything, child. We didn't have nothing much, but we made it by the help of God, because God was with us.
So you had a 2-room schoolhouse. How was that? How did that work?
Well, let's see. We had the first grade. We had first, second, third, and
in one room.
Yeah. 4th, 5th, and 6th. In the other, then you be going to the 7th. Then we would go. That's when they had to put us on a bus, because that school didn't have that class.
That grade.
That grade.
Oh, okay. So was it the same school teacher that taught you, or taught both classes, or different teachers?
Same teacher taught them about 3 classes in.
Oh. Did you like going to school?
In a way, because it took us out the fields and things, and then we had to do a lot of hard work.
Okay. Well, thank you for that moment, Miss Bryant. Okay, you said you want to tell me something?
Yeah. Now, this is talking about my mother's mother.
Your grandmother.
Yeah, my grandmother, Josephine. Now, the baby girl of Mama's baby sister was named after her mother, Josephine. So, Pappy, her husband called Pappy, he passed. He was sick. And Josephine looked at me and said, "Oh, this," she said, "Well, you ain't gonna cry?" I don't cry about what? Never get that. Pappy, Eddie, he had Aunt Jessie and some of her sisters was fighting at each other, doing something at each other, and had this thing you put oil in a machine, that sharp point on there, and jerk him in the head and cause him to have seizures. And he would fall out with spells. And Josephine, his baby sister, she would always run to him and help him. Sometimes put a spoon in his mouth so he wouldn't chew his tongue. And Grandma, she used to have them in her trunk, them big old pretty red apples when we come over there, and had the raisins on the vine. And she'd have them, save them back for us. Yeah.
Raisins on the vine or grapes?
Raisins.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Raisins on the vine. Yeah.
Okay. So is that all you wanted to tell us today, Miss Bryant?
That's all I want to say today.
All right.
I got a lot more to one. It's a high book.
That's fine. I'll just keep taping you.
Mm-hmm.
Telephone was what?
On the wall.
Oh, okay. And it says what? Zook zook.
You ring it before you call on it.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get somebody.
So how does it sound?
Just make a noise like a ringing. Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, but you got to crank it like...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You get an operator?
No. Yeah, I guess the operator put you who you want to know.
Who you want to talk to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody knew everybody anyway, so.
Did you have a phone in that, like in your house?
No.
Oh. Well, whose house? Oh, only white people had phones back then.
Then but a few have them.
Oh, okay.
Business people.
Okay.
And big. Maybelle Marsh had a great big plantation house and a big plantation. Mildred Clark had a big house with a big plantation. And then the husbands, they was the one who had the business.
Mm-hmm.
But they let somebody else run it, and the two brothers would go on a drunken spree for about a week or more, all laying around in the cornfields and things. Yeah. Drinking their liquor. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Sure did.
All right, let's eat some more. Okay, Miss Bryant, you mentioned that you cut the lady's cake.
Yeah. She let me do anything I want to do in there.
She probably didn't mean for you to cut her cake.
No, she didn't care because she wasn't going to eat it anyway. She just make it to have it around for people. She didn't even eat it. I cut them all a piece of cake. We took that cake, went out on the front porch in the swing, and we ate our cake. But one thing we did wrong that she didn't like. Other than that, you could have bothered anything else of hers, and then she wouldn't have cared. And her son, her brother, was sitting on the other end of the porch. They had such a big, long porches. You know, one of them plantation houses.
Mm-hmm. Were they white or black?
No, they're white.
Oh, okay.
And so we got our cake, went out there in the swing. We had a swing on one end of the porch. One end of the porch curved around on that side.
Mm-hmm.
One that her brother was sitting on was sitting straight across the front.
Mm-hmm.
We got that cake, went out there and ate our cake. But she had some plants on the porch. And the plants would have little red bulbs on them, red balls. We saw them, we went to pulling them off. Ooh, when she come back and saw them things pulled off, she was upset. Oh, Alean, you let your sisters do that? I said, I didn't know it done. So I looked around, all the bulbs in their hand. Yeah. That was a good old lady, though. She had me. I used to rock my sisters and things in a straight chair.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get them to sleep.
Oh, Ella May and Thungert and them?
Yeah, because they were younger than me.
Okay.
And she'd be hearing me over. See, our house wasn't nowhere for theirs right across the road.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd hear me bumping over there, boom, 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 trying to put them to sleep in some kind of a chair.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, Ella, I'm giving Alean a rocking chair so she can rock the children to sleep. Mom said, okay, that'll be fine. She gave me a nice rocking chair. Boy, I'm getting that chair and rock me and the rock the baby when I was rocking to sleep with me too. Lord have mercy, them was some days, though, child.
Mm.
Yeah, them was some days, you hear me?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So how often you go over her house?
I be over there about every day or so.
And you just walk in like you live there?
Yeah, she didn't care. She leave the door where I can get in. No, people didn't do like they do now.
I know.
She said, Alean, the door is open. Now what I want you to do for me, could you sweep the yard for me a little bit? get that little trash up there for me. Will you do that? I said, yes, ma'am, I will.
Did she pay you?
Yeah, she paid me.
She give you money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that enough? I said, yes, ma'am. Should have said, no, ma'am. I didn't tell her now, I'd be glad to get that because I was a child then, see.
And you were about 12 or 13, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What was her name?
Miss Mary Toller.
Oh, okay.
Lee Toller and Mary Toller. Bud. What's his name? Bud.
Was her son?
No, that's her brother.
Oh, okay. So how did they feel about y'all?
They didn't care. They loved us. They just let us come on in there and do what we want to do. Me and my sisters and all. We didn't do nothing harmful. We might go in and get something to eat that we see that we lack or something.
You go in the refrigerator?
She didn't care. Alean, what you want? You want some dinner now? I said, no, ma'am, I'm not right now. Whatever you want, go in there and get it. You see it in there, don't you?
She just tell you that and not Ella Mae and the rest of them?
Yeah, she would. She knew it was my sister and I was going to give them some.
Oh, okay. Did you stay over her house a long time?
No, not all the time. We went back home and played in our own yard in the mud.
In the mud? Y'all ain't had a swing?
When it rained and leave mud hole, water out there in a hole, in the little holes in the street and things. We go out there and play in it, make us some mud cakes. Then we camp to somebody, camp over to some place. We have a piece of pine top made like another woman, another family over there. We going to kill Miss So-and-so some food. One time, I get tickled every time I think about that. Mr. Taylor had a sister, and she was kind of retarded like a person. So we thought Miss Phoebe would take it, but we didn't understand it, that she didn't. We went and she loved to be around there with us. So we carried her. She was sitting in a chair over there somewhere near a tree or somewhere. We went and carried her some mud cakes. She took them things and slammed across the... I said, she ain't crazy. We gave her some mud cakes. We thought Miss Phoebe was going to like it. Not to eat it, just
playing.
Yeah, playing. Like, she loved to stay with us and play like she was a child like us.
Oh, she was an adult?
Yeah, but she's retarded like.
Oh, okay.
So, boy, she took that mud cake and slung it across the yard. I said, boy, we ran home.
If you were about 12 years old?
About 11, something like 12.
Oh, so the rest of your sisters were younger then?
Yeah, they were young.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't think Ella Mae, I don't think she was born yet. Yes, she was. But Mama and them go to Lang City. Neil Bryant was Mr. Taylor Bryant's brother. He worked at Buster's Cafe. First time I had a shrimp was then. And I said, I always thought that they got the shrimps out of a ditch down there. But he had brought them from the cafe. I know now since I've been eating some shrimps. Yes, I got a story to tell, boy. I tell you, boy, those times on in there. We had Mr. Neal had a car with a rummer seat, boy. We would love to get in that rummer seat. He would put us in that rummer seat sometime and kill us for a ride.
What, all of y'all or just?
No, not all of us. Some of them be inside and some be outside.
Oh, okay.
He ride us around somewhere.
And who was he?
He was Neil Bryant. He was some of your daddy's relatives.
Oh, okay. Taylor
Bryant and Neil Bryant. He married a woman called Willa Bryant. Mr. Taylor did. He married Miss Willa. She wasn't a Bryant, but she married Mr. Taylor.
But you were going to say that your mother bought a house. Did she bought a house?
Oh, yeah. Then Mama had Mr. Ben to build her a house in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Then white people didn't know it. We were down there working on the farm every year. This coming year, thought we supposed to be working down there.
Mm-hmm.
Said, well, Ella, I guess I'll see you later. I'm going to be living in my new home in outskirts of Fedba there. Oh, Ella, you're not going up there, is you? I said, yes, I am. Me and my family going on up there. What? What we gonna do? She said, I don't know. I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we went on to Fayetteville, that's what it is.
So you came from Fayetteville. You came up to Fayetteville from where? Where were you living before you moved up to Fayetteville? Were you living on the farm? For the people that you worked for, or where did you live?
No, I lived in the city. In El May, she worked at Fred Johnson's store.
Okay.
She made a little money for us. Then we bought our coals and stuff. Then we raised our food on a little piece of land there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so El May was working, and me and her both was working one time, working at the one of the highest price stores in the Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm.
My sister and I. One morning we almost got killed together.
Mm.
We was walking up the street going to work.
Mm-hmm.
This taxi come out from a side road, knocked us both down in the street.
What?
Just happened with no other car coming out there in the street.
The car hit you?
Yeah.
Did it hurt
Taxi
you?
man. No, it didn't hurt us, but he was scared though. He was wanting to take us to the doctor anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't want to go.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. That same day, 2 sisters got killed in New York City.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So did.
Okay, now you wanted to say, Miss Bryant?
Yeah. After I moved, I think I was living in the country, in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I was. And I would catch the bus to go back down it, not the bus, to catch a truck to go back down in the country, work in the fields.
Mm.
And we worked in them fields, honey. Wait for them white people, but that's the way we made our little extra money. But I'm telling you, when we were living down there, we were like slaves. We worked so hard. And the hot sun burned down on your back. Picking that cotton.
Mm.
I did every kind of work except plow. I couldn't plow. I couldn't keep that plow down in the ground. Kept hopping up on the top of the ground.
How old were you when you were plowing? I mean, how old were you when you were picking cotton and all that stuff?
Picking cotton?
Mm-hmm.
I was very young, of course. Because I don't think I had my children then. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay.
So my daddy would let me ride on the mule. He'd take me away from the plow.
Okay.
He'd get me up on put me in the front of him on the mule and ride into the. I go down there where he is. About time for him to stop plowing in the field. Mm-hmm. He put me up on the mule and let me ride on the mule to the house.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. All right, Miss Bryant, thank you for that that bit of history of your life. We'll end it right here, and we'll take up again another time.
But when we lived in them white people's house, it was such a bad conditions. Like when we were living in there, it was raining on us. We had to turn the mattresses up, and you know we didn't have no mattress like y'all have now. We had mattresses where we would pull the shuck off the corn cob, off the cob of corn. Pull the shuck off of that, pull that hard piece off, and split the pieces of the thing. Split it, Mama, in the fertilized bags. Mm-hmm. They were white. My mother would boil them things, and then sew them together, making like a pillowcase for the mattress cover. And when we got enough of it in the mattress, we would put it when we got enough, we would put it in that thing out of the fertilized bags that Mama boiled in a black pot outside.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the house, we had wood walls. We had wooden walls, wooden floors. We had to scrub them floors, and then Mama take everything out the house, put it outside in the sun, because we didn't want to have them chinches. So we put everything out the house, put it out in the yard. Most of the stuff we could scald, we scald it. Hot, boiling hot water in a big black pot outside. Scald them things also, we wouldn't have no chinches. Because them chinches tear you up.
All right, Miss Bryant. We're going to end it right here. Okay, Miss Bryant, tell us one of your stories. You just told me you were a happy soul. What was the occasion when you were growing up? What was the occasion?
The occasion was we worked in the fields down there for the white people. We worked in the field for them for a third. After my father died, we worked for a third, and you know that wasn't nothing. And so we was in the field picking cotton. And Sock and his mother come out in the field and said, Alean, Sock wants to take you to the city to get a blood test for y'all to get y'all sick. He said he wanted to marry you. I said, thank you, Jesus.
So that's the way his mother said it? That was your first time knowing that they wanted to marry you?
Yeah, I didn't know he wanted to marry me. He always brought me a present on, Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Brought me a present of a mirror, a comb, and a brush. Called the Carter test, a Carter set. And brought me always, when he come see me, bring me Dentine chewing gum.
So that's how you know he wanted to marry you, as his mother came out to the...
Yeah.
Wow. So what happened? What did you do? You dropped the cotton?
Yeah, went in, washed up and changed my clothes. We got in that little A-model Ford thing and went...
A-model Ford car?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And went to Fayetteville, 12 miles.
Oh, so where were you in the cotton field?
Where was I?
Yeah, you said in the cotton field you drove from there and went to Fayetteville. So where were you in the cotton field? Was it in Cumberland or something, or?
Fayetteville, down in 12 miles from Fayetteville, out in the country.
Oh, out in the country. Yeah. Oh, okay. So did you have a cotton sack on you at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, so what did you do? Just drop it right there?
No, I carried it to the end of end. And put it there where my cotton was already there.
Okay.
And left it there.
Did you say anything to the man you were picking the cotton for? Did you say?
No, he wasn't there. In fact, no, he don't be out there.
Oh, okay. So what did people say when they saw you leaving?
My sister said, What she got to get out of the field for? They had to stay. Back then, you had to have a blood test before you got married.
So wait a minute. So who was in the field then? What sisters was in the field when they saw you leaving?
My sisters.
Which one? All of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bert, Dungery, Ella Mae, and me.
No, but they were the only ones in the field that saw you leaving.
Yeah, I think we was the only one there in that field.
Oh, okay, in that field. So when you left, they started looking and saying, "Where you going?" Did they ask you where you going?
No, he told me. So you have to have a blood test before you.
No, but I'm saying when your sisters saw you leaving the field, did they say something to you?
They said she can't get out the field. We picking cotton.
Oh, that's what they said to Dad.
Yeah. Not to my daddy, to me.
No, I mean, not my father. I'm saying that's what they said to Dad. My father. Your dad, Socrates.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She can't get out of here. She got picked cotton with us.
So what did Dad say?
Daddy.
What did Socrates say?
Yeah. Yeah, honey, we have to take her. Sorry, we have to do it, but that's the law now. You have to take a blood test to get married.
And so that was their first time knowing that you were going to get married too.
Yeah.
So what did you start? Were you laughing or what have you or what?
No, I didn't say, and I hated to leave them in the field too.
Oh, okay. So you got out and you went and changed clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got in the car and we went to 12 miles to Fayetteville.
Oh, okay.
To get the blood test.
Okay.
Got the blood test. And the next thing we got married. He got married right on my front porch.
Oh, okay.
In a pretty pea green dress.
And I thought you didn't like green.
Well, it was light. That was pea.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't like green, the color green now.
No, this wasn't that much kind of green you could see, old dark green like that.
Oh, so it wasn't a hunter green. It was a pastel green.
Yes, kind of light
Light green.
Okay.
Okay.
Green, like.
Oh, okay. Pastel then. Okay. So, after you got the blood test, how soon did you get married?
We had to wait till the blood test come back.
Oh, till the results came back.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. And so you all got married on the porch and everybody was out there in the yard looking?
Yeah, some people was up on top of their cars and everything. And the only gift I got, I bet you can't guess what it was.
You told me. I think it was a toilet.
That's right.
Inside toilet.
That's the only thing they bought us, and just come out there to eat. Because we had food out there.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, all those people, how many people brought toilets? Just one person?
Huh?
How many toilets did you get?
Just one.
Oh.
People didn't have a whole lot of money to buy no presents.
Oh, okay.
But I got one present. I don't know who he was from.
Oh, okay.
I know what. There's a bathroom that I wouldn't have to go outside
Okay.
at night.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the house.
Well, that was important.
Yeah, it was.
Back then, because there was snakes and everything out there.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. The only snake, creepy crawlers too.
Creepy crawlers on two legs too, huh?
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, this is very interesting.
And then, when I got married, you know, like the people my age would come up, maybe give me a hug or kiss.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest man there come up, first thing on the porch, kissed me.
How old were you? Do you remember?
I was 20, I think, 19 or 20.
Oh, 19 or 20. Wow, that was young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, that's a good little story, Miss Bryant. There was another story that you mentioned about you were driving a car and you ran into this woman.
No, I always drive the car up to Mama's. I didn't have no license.
Okay.
I tried. Something was in the field. He was plowing the fields.
Y'all was married then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I take the car and go over to Mama's. Mama's way up there on the Wilmington Road, and I'm down here on Simmons Street.
Mm-hmm.
So I take the car with me and Junior, and I go up to Mama's. Stay just about all that day, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was backing out from Mama, right where Mama's house is now.
Mm-hmm.
Backing out. I didn't even see no car behind me. And I hit that lady's pretty black car. Oh, I got out. I was so nervous. I was shaking all over the place. She said, honey, don't worry about it. Ain't done nothing. I said, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Got in that car, and I drove that car on home, down the Wilmington Road to Simmons Street, turned in on Simmons Street, went on to my house on the street I lived on, Simmons Street. and got to the house, I have a hill to climb. Your daddy built put cement on that hill so I could, it wouldn't have to be sliding back down.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that car in that yard, and I didn't.
So you had to go up the hill to get to your house?
It's up a little slight of a hill.
Oh, okay.
To pull the car up the hill.
Okay.
So your daddy had it cemented.
Oh, okay.
He cemented it.
He did that himself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I got on up to that house with that car, and that's where that car stayed. They got some brakes on it.
Oh, the car didn't have brakes on it?
No, it had no brakes.
Oh, so that's why you backed into, that's why you had the accident?
I was trying to stop it, wouldn't it? The thing to the floor,
you didn't say
stop.
that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Didn't know it didn't
that's
have
what it
brakes.
was.
Oh,
I had no business driving that car with no brakes.
How did you stop? I mean, you come into your mother's house. How did you stop when you had to stop?
I figured I didn't never get close to nobody. If I had to stop, I just cut it off. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it didn't have brakes.
No, it didn't have no brakes.
I thought you put your foot out the door to stop it.
No. You can do that. That'd have been crazy to do that, honey. I'm gonna do that.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Yeah, and then I come around a curve. I was going to somewhere, and I came around a curve, and this car was on my side, to meeting me.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a barely small amount of room to get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he was sitting there with his arms on the back of the seat. And
Oh, so Dad was in the car with him?
yeah.
Did you have brakes then?
No.
You didn't have brakes then either?
Yeah, I did. Yes,
Oh,
I did.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
I did. Yes, I had brakes then. But Salt was teaching me how to drive.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So what he done, he drew the gears up in the up there on this dash, not the dashboard.
On the sun visor?
Sun visor.
Uh-huh.
No. I followed the instruction.
So you know how to shift it and put it in gear.
Yeah, because he didn't.
It's much harder than it is now.
Oh, yeah, it was hard because he had to change 2 or 3 gears.
Oh, okay. Like.
The third gear is when it's ready to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was good. That was pretty smart of Dad to draw a diagram for you.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
All right.
All right, Miss
We
Bryant.
had a Chevrolet. I don't know if you ever seen Alean Ness's car.
Elliot Ness, yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, our car was just like that.
Oh, okay. Did it have a rumble seat?
No.
Oh.
The Alean Ness car didn't have no rumble seat. That was Salt's uncle's brother had that.
Oh, okay. That was an older version.
I don't know. Might have been new. I don't know.
Okay.
He
Okay.
worked in Fayetteville at Buster's restaurant. He was a cook in there.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Neil Bryant.
Okay.
Another set of Bryants over there on my side. But they wasn't relatives, I don't think.
Oh, they were no relation to us.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Just a different set. Okay. All right, Miss Bryant. Let me go down here and get your din. All righty. Well, that was good, Mother. Thank you for that. I didn't know all of that about you. All righty. Okay, Miss Bryant, you had a story to tell me.
Yeah. Our house was a little high. You could crawl up under there. Up in there, the soil is real soft and things. And doodles go up under there and make their nest. They doodle down into the ground.
What is a doodle? An animal or something?
It's something like a bug.
Oh, okay.
And whenever he gets down there where he want to be, he just stay there.
Mm-hmm.
But we want him back up. We'll put our finger in there and say doodle, 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 doodle. And that doodle come back up to the top.
Oh, he will?
Mm-hmm.
Automatically?
Yeah.
And what do he do when he come up to the top?
You just let him stay there. He'll go back down in there after a while.
Oh, so you call him up, and then when he comes up and look, then he goes back down.
Yeah. You look all dirty.
Y'all were under the house. Was it dark up under there?
No.
Oh.
It was up high. And it had something like soft sand or something up under there.
Oh, okay.
That's how the doodle can make his nest in there. So
Okay. So when y'all came out from under the house, were y'all dirty?
Yeah, I guess we were.
Well, how?
Then, when I climbed trees like a boy. I climbed up to the top of the tree. And up to the top of the tree, that's where the best grapes would be.
You had grapes on the tree or on the vine?
Wild grapes.
Oh, okay.
But they were good grapes. Sweet, too.
And you would climb the tree?
Reds, white, and kind of a mango colors.
Oh, okay. And you would climb trees like a tomboy?
Yeah. My leg is all skin up. What wasn't skin up was burn up sitting up in front of the fireplace trying to keep warm.
You were going to tell me a story about women making quilts at your house?
Yes, we only one had a radio long then. One or two other people might have had one, but we had a radio and people would come out there to see Joe Lewis fight.
Oh, listen to Joe Lewis fight?
Yeah, listen
On
to
the
Joe
radio.
Lewis fight.
Okay.
Then we would, the women we would have a quilt roll up in the ceiling. And when the women come out with the men, we roll the quilt down and everybody get on a corner and start sewing the blocks in. Sewing the blocks in. Till we get a quilt made. Putting cotton down in there and sewing the top on. What we make the bottom out of it would be fertilized sacks. Take them, put them in a black pot, boil them till they get clean and good. Then we put that bottom down. Then we we had pieces of cloth. People make clothes then. Tack it on top of some cloth. I think it was on some cotton. Yeah, 'cause we had plenty of cotton there. Yeah, took it on, put it down in there, get a pretty piece of cloth somebody done had a dress made out of, sew it together, and then tack it together on top of the quilt. And the quilt bottom was made out of fertilized sacks. We used to have white fertilized sacks, but they'd be dirty with fertilizer, and fertilizer stinks.
Oh, okay. But was they soft? Or was it like a burlap bag?
Yeah, no, not like.
Oh, okay. It was soft then.
They were white.
Okay, and soft. Cotton?
Yeah.
Okay, made out of cotton. Okay.
So Mom would put them in that black pot and boil them. Wash them first. You wash them good first. Put them in the black pot, let them boil till all that stuff, the scent wouldn't even be in them.
Oh, okay.
And boil them, take them out, rinse them good and clean. Then we take them sacks and lay them down out on the ground or some floor somewhere. And place cotton all around in them and tack it in there.
Okay.
So to stay with me, put the quilt in 4 sticks, like one on this end, one on this end, and one this end, and one that end, and roll it up in the ceiling when we weren't working on it.
Okay.
If we were working on it, we put it back down.
Okay.
And work on it. Women come out there and listen at the fight.
The husbands would
The
listen to
husband
the
come out
fight.
and listen at the fight, and the women would help me quilt my quilt. And I help go back and help them sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Then another thing Mom would do, my father always had hogs, and we had vegetables. So people come out to Mama, and they know Mama has stuff. They come out to Mama, my mother. Y'all go out in the field and gather so-and-so for so-and-so. We have to go out in the field and gather that vegetable for somebody. Then she give it to them, go in the smokehouse, get a piece of ham or shoulder or something for them to cook it with. Then she'll walk halfway back to their home with them. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But you know what? Mama blessed her. Blessed her. Next thing we know, we were down there working on them white people's farm.
Yeah, I know. And then she...
Yeah. Next
you
thing
told
we
me
know,
that story.
Mama had her house built in the city.
Right. You told me that story.
That's the Lord. That's who that did that. The Lord did that.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in the Lord and do good. He will look out for you. Hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. No
Okay.
doubt.
Are there any other stories?
And I mind my mother and father. I didn't disobey. But I had one time the girls was having us, I ain't gonna tell that part. They had us, some of them would put polish on my finger. I just thought that was the best looking thing. Polish on my finger. Take that stuff off of your finger. You making biscuit, I ain't had no that in my biscuit. Take it off. Couldn't wear no fingernail polish either. Couldn't wear no lipstick. And I wasn't wearing high heel shoes either. I was wearing flat shoes with rubber bottoms.
You couldn't wear lipstick either?
No.
How old were you?
I was 18 before I even got to wearing any lipstick.
Oh, you were 18. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Bryant. Any more things?
My daddy wanted some boys. So he didn't have no boy. He had a boy, but he died when he was young. He had pneumonia and died. So when he get ready to go to the field to do something, he called us girls. It was 4 of us girls. Come on, boys. Call us boys. Come on, boys. We go on and work. Sundown, come home. We feel so tired, boy. Weighing cotton, picking cotton.
Did you get your hands all cut up from picking cotton?
Yeah, your fingers be bleeding all around the nails.
Ooh, I know that was painful.
It was. But we did it. Ain't I here to tell the story? Who brought me here?
Amen.
All right now. That ought to tell you something.
God is good, like this song says.
God is good.
God is good. God
All the
is
time.
good. God is good all the time.
Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good.
All the
God is
time.
good all the time. God.
When I woke up early this morning, I thank the Lord for a brand new day. Thank the Lord. I can't even remember. I don't even know what the song is. All right. Let me stop and get your... It's time for dinner. Okay, Deaconess Bryant, you're going to tell us a Black History moment.
Yes.
When you were a pitcher, you liked to pitch?
Yeah, I did. I sent that ball through there so fast, they couldn't even see it. I'd strike them out, too.
Or they would have to walk sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you like doing that?
Yeah.
You had fun?
Yes, indeed. I'd be hating when that bell rang for us to come back into class. Yeah.
Did you have a name?
No, we just played ball.
Just played ball? You mentioned that they had different size?
Yeah, one side playing against another, like so many people on that side. I want him on my side. He's a good ball player. I want so and so on my side.
So did the girls and the boys play together, or?
Yeah, boys and girls mixed.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you were a good pitcher?
Strike them out every time.
Wow. So they liked you, huh?
No, they didn't like me to play the pitcher.
Oh, they didn't want you to play pitcher?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you were too good?
Yeah, because they couldn't get a lick in there.
Tell me about a time when your mother killed a black snake.
My mother was one thing, wasn't scared of a snake. She saw them, and they was around somewhere, and they just kept crossing around and going on. She would follow them down till she killed them. That's right.
What did she kill them with?
A hole.
So she's chopped them up?
Yeah.
She make you all stand on the porch and watch?
No, a lot of times we wasn't on no porch. We was out in the fields and places.
Oh, okay, I see.
They be running from us. They wouldn't be running to us.
Oh, I see. Is there anything else you want to tell us, Miss Bryant?
No, let me see. Well, my sisters and I, some people had an orchard right across there from us, what we lived on, an orchard. And then they had a big pecan tree with the big pecans on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we going to school, we stop by that big pecan tree, pick up all we can get, and keep going.
Oh, would you eat them at lunchtime?
Eat them sometime, then sometime we eat them when we get back home.
Oh, I see. All right, Miss Bryant. Well, thank you for that Black History moment.
You're welcome.
Okay, Miss Bryant, you mentioned that you like to play softball. Was it softball or baseball?
Baseball.
Oh, what position did you play?
I played the pitcher.
You pitched?
Yes, I did.
Were you any good?
Yeah, fan them out. Nobody get a lick. Yeah, boy. I was fanning them out. We was changing sides in no time.
Wow. I didn't
See,
know
when
you.
I fan them out, that means they got to get back out on the field and start playing. And we be the ones inside playing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would fan them out.
So that's the position.
I be hitting it so hard they couldn't have see it.
Wait a minute. You were the pitcher? You mean you were catching? You were the catcher or you were the pitcher?
I was the pitcher.
Okay.
The main pitcher.
Okay, so you...
But sometime at a school like that, I let somebody else pitch sometime.
Oh, okay.
You know. But I was the main pitcher. I was sending that ball through there so fast they wouldn't see it.
Okay, so you would strike them out.
Yeah, strike them out. Walk. Otherwise, I struck them and they claim that was a good strike. So then you have to, they keep standing there not trying to hit at the ball. And then they say, they got to walk. That means they walk to the first base and from then on.
Oh, okay.
Then on, they run.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So did you have a baseball name?
No, we just played sides like.
Okay.
That's Alean's side, and that's so-and-so's side. Like that.
Oh, is that what they were saying? Oh, so they named the side after the pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then we did, But we don't do that regular ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then holidays, like, everybody came a lunch and kept food up there, and some people kept stuff up there to the big ball diamond. They sell and something to eat and had good times, that's all. And then we eat, and look at the boys play ball. They would be grown men, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Play ball, boy. And people be chosen their side. That's my side there. That's my side there.
Right. You told me that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We just had a good time, boy. I tell you, it was a good time.
So you used to play ball all the time or just during recess?
Every recess we try to play ball.
Oh, okay.
On once in a while, my mama worked and she didn't have time to do my hair so good. So a girl named Lady Pearl, she was an older one in our school. She would comb my hair for me sometimes. Kind of comb it a little bit for me.
So how old were you when you were pitching? How old you were? Do you know how old you were?
Yeah, I was in the 6th grade.
Oh, but how old were you? Do you remember?
About 15 or 16.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, Miss Bryant.
They didn't let nobody come to see us until we got older.
You mean your mother wouldn't let y'all date nobody?
Date nobody.
Right.
Keep your little dress down. You better keep your little dress down.
Who said that? Your mother?
Yeah. And your daddy would say, you need to bring no junk up, no thing up in here.
Who said it? Your father?
Yeah, don't bring nothing up in here we have to take care of. You're all enough to take care of. Then we had something. I was going to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Every time when I had to cut glasses, every time I tried to get on the bus, somebody butt up into me and break my glasses.
Mm.
So Mama got me some round glasses, black round. Oh, Lord, I hate them things. Black round glasses. Nobody didn't break them, though. Might have been them, but they didn't break them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
All right, Miss Bryant. Just wanted to tape that, so we'll continue taping a little later on. Alrighty, that's all for right now. Thank you for your little interview. I didn't know you played. I didn't know you were the pitcher. I didn't know
I
that
was the main pitcher, honey. I'm telling you now.
Okay, I'm saying I didn't know what
Because
position.
I could strike them out.
I know, you said that. Okay.
We'd be changing sides in no time.
Yes, Miss Bryant.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're going to do for today. Thank you for your interview.
You're quite welcome. Good times like that now.
You were talking about birds. You said something about you used to catch birds.
My father used to do that.
How did he catch them?
Took a wide board, put a string on it, put something up under it and jack it up so whenever he pulled the string, the board will fall. So when he lead the birds to the under the board.
To the trap?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you think he got a lot up under there, he snatched the string. Because he's in the house.
Oh, okay. The birds can't see him.
No. And he snatched that string, down that board come, and under that board we have a big bird stew.
You had bird stew?
You know, he's cook a lot of birds in the pot together.
Do you take the feathers off?
We clean it like we do a chicken.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. I don't know.
Yeah, we clean
Okay.
them like we do chicken.
Are these pigeons or what?
Some of them is pigeons, some of them blackbirds.
Oh.
See, I tell you, in the winter or summer, blackbirds travel in groves.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to different cities they go in, they rest there for a time or two. And then they start up again and they go way up, like overseas somewhere.
Okay.
They travel just like that. Yeah, that's what they do. Now, I saw a bird one day, that ain't been long ago. Must have been last year. This bird was singing a song. Whistling, you know how birds whistle.
Uh-huh.
Well, he was whistling pretty sounds. Then after a while, he got down on the ground, cleaned the ground with his wings, just cleaned it all around. They had it all cleaned around there. I'm looking right at it. He cleaned it all around there. Then after he got it cleaned off good, he got back up on the limb on the tree and started whistling again. Whistling. After a while, everything got kind of quiet. His mate came. Yeah. I can tell you when I went to school by myself.
Okay. Tell us that story.
I went to school in a 2-little-room schoolhouse.
How old were you? Do you remember?
I was going when I was about 4 or 5. No, 4 or 5. 12 or 13 years old by myself, going through the woods by myself. But I meet up with Grace. They lived in the woods over there somewhere in a house.
Okay.
So sometimes we would go together, but sometimes she wouldn't go, and so I keep trotting along by myself. I could see snake trails all across the road, but I never saw the snakes.
Okay. So you get to school?
Huh?
You said you would get to school. It was a 2-room schoolhouse, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to the 12th grade there.
In that same room?
No, started in the one room around there.
Okay.
Then moved to the other room starting at the 5th grade, I believe.
Oh, okay. And then you...
6th or 7th grade.
Oh, okay. But you say you graduated?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that high school?
Yeah, I went to the 12th.
To the 12th grade?
12th or 11th.
Oh, okay.
Then I left there, and then I had to go catch a bus and go to way out in a place called Manchester, out from the city.
Mm-hmm.
And had one of them Melbourne boys driving the bus, and he's up there trying to court and drive the bus, and ran us all in a ditch one morning, and right near a white man's house. So he come out there and had us all to come to his house, see if it was
Hurt.
all right or hurt.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Mm-hmm. And then Blanche McNair, she always dressed very, very particular, don't sit close to nobody much. Have her silk stockings on going to high school. And, you know, she got her, I believe she got her some tore stockings when we had that accident. Somebody got to pay for these stockings. Pay for these stockings. Yeah. Boy, we were nervous that morning.
You were nervous? What do you mean?
Yeah, he went to turn a curve and went into a ditch.
Okay.
With a school bus.
Okay.
He was driving us about 12 miles from where we live.
Okay.
I had to walk about a mile out to the road to catch the bus.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just you going to school? What about your other sisters?
They weren't old enough yet.
Oh, okay.
And some of them wasn't born yet.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Duh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, because you're the oldest. That's
yeah,
right.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
My daddy wanted a boy, but the boy died when he was a baby.
Mm-hmm. So
he called all of us, come on, boys. Call us boys to go out when we're going out to work.
Oh, all your sisters and you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, boys. That's what he said. So I used to be working in the field, picking cotton, scrapping cotton, see other children going to the city to the movies.
Oh.
We'd be out there picking cotton.
So y'all didn't get a chance to go do any entertainment?
No, but the time I did get to go, I had my little pretty pocketbook somebody gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I lost the thing. I was so excited in there.
Oh, in the movie?
Yeah, I had never been to a movie.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Were you dressed when you went to the movie, or you just wear your regular clothes?
We wear them dresses somebody made for us.
Oh, somebody made dresses for y'all?
Yeah, Mama bought a cloth and had Miss Bledsoe to make the dresses.
Oh.
And we would change dresses, wear one dress to school one day, or maybe 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
leave that off, put another one on, wear that a while,
Mm-hmm.
then go back to the other one. That's
Oh,
what we
okay.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had my uncle, he worked at a factory where they made like these gloves here,
Mm-hmm.
something like this.
Mm-hmm.
They made that kind of thing, a tubing factory.
Oh, okay.
So they would get them tubings, cut them on the ends,
Mm-hmm.
sew up one end, and that would be our stockings for us to wear, and they'd keep our legs warm in the winter. Going to school.
Was it very thick then? You couldn't even see your legs?
No, you couldn't see your legs. And I had shoes. My shoes, they always picked at me about my shoes.
Right.
I used to cry. Baltimore flats. And my shoes was not patent leather. It wasn't exactly leather.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes, rubber bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Come up, the sides come up to above your ankle.
Oh, okay. They were like boots then.
Something like that, and lacing up.
Okay.
And things I wore, I was embarrassed about it, but I had to wear it because that's what my parents had for me to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We wasn't no rich people, but we always had enough to eat.
Okay.
We had plenty of hogs, plenty of ham, shoulder, sardine. We had all that good fresh meat.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a garden.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had watermelons, we had cantaloupes, we had cucumbers. All kind of good healthy foods.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Good, good, good. Is there anything else you want to tell us, Miss Bryant, about your life when you were growing up in North Carolina?
Yeah, and I had a boyfriend.
Who, Dad?
Huh?
Who, you talking about Dad?
Your daddy wasn't none of my boyfriend.
Oh, well, who was your boyfriend back then?
Oh, yes, it was. What I'm thinking about. No. It was two.
You met a boy before Dad. Okay.
Yeah, it was another boy, McMillan boy. Same as my name, James McMillan. He was coming to see me, same time Sock was. So one time, Sock and him both came at the same time. Sock took him down in the woods. James, come here, I want to talk to you a little. So I said, Mom, you reckon Sock gonna hurt him? What are they gonna do?
Speak up, Miss Brown. We can't hear you.
I said, what are they gonna do to him? Hurt him? Mom said, no, he's gonna go down there and tell him keep his hand away from his girlfriend. So that's what he done. James didn't come no more, but he looking at me all the time. Yeah. My cousins and them just be switching around and acting fast and going on. Boy, I didn't have paying attention to them. So I just stayed calm like I was supposed to be. I wasn't fresh. And I had more boyfriends than they did. I'm telling you the truth. That's right. Like the boys took hold of me, but they didn't them. They were switching around and laughing and switching, talking and going on. Mama got me, I never forget, a pretty boy-looking, satin-looking dress, and got me some silk stockings, and got me some slippers with heels on them. What you talking about? Now I was dressed up. My Aunt Lucy went and got Josie the same, trying to get her the same thing. Didn't work though like that. Didn't work like that, and I got the boyfriends here. Yeah, boy, I got the boyfriends. Of course, I wasn't fresh. Like a llama child, llama girl, But Miss Delilah, your daddy's mother, every Sunday, here come her and Sock by to eat dinner. They come by to eat dinner.
At your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was cooking then, so when I got married to him, I didn't have to learn how to cook for him. I was already cooking for him.
Okay.
Because they come out every Sunday, mostly, and eat. Mama always welcome them to what we had. We had plenty of food.
So why did they come over to eat at your house? Because you and Dad were dating?
No, because they wanted to eat our food. Mama always had some sweets. No,
Dad's mother didn't cook, or what?
Yeah, she cooked, but she didn't cook like everybody. I don't know. She cooked something, but it wasn't like what we cooked, and the way we cooked it.
Oh, okay. Did anybody else come?
Miss Delilah, she loves sweets.
Oh, okay.
And she knew Mama would be cook something sweet every Sunday.
Okay.
So she come there, and we have greens or something like that. She eat a little bit and cover it up and eat her sweets. That's right.
Oh, good show, Miss Bryant.
Yeah, I got a lot to tell.
I know. Well, let's cut it right now. We'll continue at another time.
I'm tired.
Okay.
But I have to tell you, a woman saved your daddy's life.
Oh, really? Tell me about that story. I don't think I ever heard that.
Well, I just heard it myself.
From where?
Somebody his mother or someone was telling us. He was out there in the water trying to swim down there, at the cornmeal. at the corn mill, the Smiths run the mill,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to have water, so it was a pond out there.
Okay.
And so he, in the clean part of it over here, people go in there and try to swim.
Mm-hmm.
He went in there trying to swim and not to drown. So this women in the neighborhood jumped in there and saved him.
Mm-hmm. How old was he then? Was he a grown man or a boy?
No, he's a boy.
Oh, okay. But do you know how old he was?
No, I don't. Of course, they told me the story too.
Oh, okay.
They told another story about his mother. See, they don't know who she is or where she come from, but she's mixed with Indian.
Who? Dad's mother?
Yeah.
But she
had
was
straight black hair.
right. I remember.
Now Joyce, my daughter, her daddy had good hair too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter Joyce had hair like her daddy and her
Mm-hmm.
grandmother.
I remember when Joe
Until
Sam
it started messing it up
with perms.
with hot combs.
Yeah, I remember when Joe Sam was born in North Carolina because she had a
Straight black hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss.
I did a lot of good and then a lot of things I shouldn't have done too.
Well, we all do. We all
Mhm.
have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Bryant, we're gonna cut it right here, and we'll talk again.
All right, I'm tired. My throat
At
is
another
dry.
time. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Alean.
Yes.
Tell us some old time stories.
Yeah.
I understand you work for Senator Roy Huron. Tell us about that.
Yeah. He was a nice fella. He brought guests to the house, and for dinner, they'd come there for dinner. For me to fix my hamburgers, say, Alean, you don't have to do that. Go back to doing what you were doing. And I went on back doing what I was doing. He fixed the hamburger himself, and they ate it, and they went on back to work. Sent to Alean. Mm-hmm.
Huron.
Yeah.
Huron. Did you have to wear a uniform?
I didn't have to. I just tried to wear one, make myself look clean and decent.
So how long did you work for him? Do you know, Ma?
A long time. I mean, that's where I made my little extra money.
Oh, okay. So they paid you well?
Yeah. And she
His wife didn't want to give you a raise or something?
that's right. But he done it.
Oh, okay.
She went on a vacation somewhere or another. Anyway, I had to go there and, and do the dusting and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And fix hamburgers or something for him and anybody he brought home. So.
Did you fix other stuff besides hamburgers?
No.
Oh, okay.
And so, he called me and introduced me to the other senator he brought home for dinner, for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Miss Alean told me to fix the hamburger for y'all. I said, no, you don't. Go doing what you're doing. You don't have to do that. I can fix a hamburger.
Yeah, but I thought you said, did he give you a raise at that time? Or
Yeah, he did while she was gone. And I said, oh, my Lord.
Well, did you ask for a raise? Or
No,
he just
no.
He just gave it to you?
Yeah, he told me. And then I'm going to give you a little raise. Okay, thank you, sir. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Do you have any other stories about them when you worked for them?
I remember Huron.
Huron.
I know the other lady, I can't think of her name. Anyway, I was out there working for her too. And so.
So you had two different senators that you worked for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, we went to snowing, and she said, sit down, Alean, let's look at the snowfall. I said, Miss Alean, suppose I'll be here and I can't get home. You can spend the night. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm.
So how many days a week did you work? Did you just clean the house? Is that what you did and did little odds?
I just did a little dusting in the living room,
Oh.
Washing the things she goes on her head at night.
So a little nightcap.
Yeah, washing that out for her. And then I wash her little underclothes separate from anything else and hang them down in there. I hang them I didn't put them in the dryer. I hung them up.
Mm-hmm. Let them air dry.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you remember about them that you want people to know? Did you enjoy what you were doing?
Yeah, I enjoyed working with them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when I stopped.
Maybe when they left office, because maybe they had their position became available for them to be reelected, and maybe they weren't reelected, or they retired or something.
I don't know. All the while I was working for him, that man was the senator there, somewhere in there.
Right. He was a senator for Tennessee. Okay. All right, Miss Bryant. Thank you for that little bit of history on yourself as you were coming up. Well, how old were you when you worked with them, Ma? Do you remember?
Yeah, I had all my children.
I know, but how old? Do you remember how old you were?
Around, I don't know, I was 60, something like that, I guess.
Were you in your
50s? 50s?
In your 50s? Maybe your 50s.
Might have been in the 50s.
Okay. Maybe early 50s.
And as I was going to catch the bus to come back across town, Thelma, one I went to school with, I met her. She was coming from the other way and I was coming from this way. She's working out there somewhere too. And after that, she come over. I got kind of sick a little bit or something. She come over and sit with me a long time, all the time.
Do you remember where you were living in D.C. at that time?
No, I don't know where I was living. I don't know.
Okay. All right, Miss Bryant. We'll end this session right here, and we'll speak again later on. Thank you for your time.
As Sister Ann Heat would say, this is a good day. And I say every day is a good day to be here. And I thank God for it. Thank God for my children being so good, taking care of me so good. Oh, I'll tell you, this my heart just flutters. So they take so good care of me, so good care of me. I love them. They know I do, and I did that too. Me and my children and I, we used to be out by ourselves a lot of time, but we made it. Thank God we made it.
All right, Miss Bryant, is that all you want to say?
That's about it. I thank the Lord for my time. He brought me from a long, long ways, and I know He haven't left me yet. And I thank not just a few, I thank everyone that I know and the ones I don't know that has helped me along the way. I thank my children. They've been so good to me and taking care of me. And I have nothing to complain about. I thank God because He's been a good father to me. And my pastor and first lady too, they sweet people. And all their children are mannery too. That's what I like. I give God the praise for each and every one that I know and the ones that helped me that I didn't know. I love them too. Okay. Thank you.